Welcome, my beautiful Live Tarot family, to a new Pick a Card reading. This is Dr. V. I'm so happy that you are here. Today we are going in deep into the thoughts and feelings of your special person, whether it is your twin flame, your soulmate, your beloved, or your crush. Are you on their mind? And if so, what are they thinking and feeling about you at this time? So if you're new to this channel, welcome. I am so happy to have you. And before we get started and I show you these piles that I have here for you to choose from, I just want to do a quick thank you to everybody for all of your love and support. And a very exciting announcement. So you know that I have created all of these oracle decks for you, and I thank all of you who have supported the channel so much and have ordered these decks. Now I am so excited to let you know that I have also created a beautiful store called the Live Tarot Bliss store, because it's all about upliftment, alignment, with source and spirit, so that we are leading our best life, not just in love, but also in, all of our hopes, goals, and dreams, especially as we are now coming into a new year. So I've created some very special merchandise for you. Make sure that you click on the link below to go to the store and check it out. I think it would be perfect for Christmas. A lot of beautiful stuff there that you can get for yourself or for those that you love. So I'm just so excited about that. And again, I want to thank you all for your support. So on that note, let's get right into your reading, guys. We have pile number 1, pile number 2, pile number 3. I'm going to read to you each of these messages and see what resonates for you. Make sure that you are gentle with yourself, because this is a general reading. Not everything may resonate for you. Just take what does and leave the rest. But if you'd like to have specific guidance on your unique journey, you can also have a personal reading with me, and the link to everything is in the box below. So for our group number 1, we have protection. The fairies of protection are shielding you with a magical fairy ring of love and light. Practice psychic protection before embarking upon any spiritual work. So this pick a card reading is all fairies, right? So these are all these different fairies that I have for you. And I'm hoping that your beautiful spirit guides and fairies actually wave that beautiful magic wand on your life in this new coming year and bless you with all beautiful things, and may all of your heart's desires come true. So for our group number 2, we have inspiration. Be prepared, as you'll soon receive a visit from the fairy of inspiration. Come dusk or dawn, she can call at any time. And for our beautiful group number 3, we have hope. Hope is always there, even if we can't see it. Optimistic expectations can help change a negative situation into a positive one. All right, so go ahead and make your selection, and we'll go ahead and get started with group number 1. My beautiful group number 1 that chose protection, here is your reading. Let's take a look at, are you on your person's mind? And if so, what are they thinking and feeling about you? So we're going to start off here with your oracle cards, and then we'll get some tarot in for you as well. So we have power. We have intention. Beautiful. We have mountain and strength. Wow, really strong energies coming through here. I love it. And we have receive with love and appreciation. So receiving something lovingly from others is a way of showing love. This is so beautiful. So first of all, to answer the question, are you on your person's mind? Yes, absolutely. And what I'm feeling here, guys, that is so powerful is I feel like one of the things that your person is feeling about you at this time is that they really did not empower themselves in this relationship. I feel like they didn't step into the full strength and the full power of what you mean to them. So for those of you who are in some sort of struggle or separation at this time, your person is constantly thinking about the ways in which they didn't fully open themselves to accepting your love, okay? And this is something that they're really struggling with right now. They've come to realize that they didn't really open themselves up enough to this connection. They're also feeling that they just didn't have the strength to do so, because look at this, we're getting energies of power and strength. And so I really feel that there was something within your person that was feeling very disempowered in life. I feel like when you met and fell in love, they were going through some sort of a difficult transition from one thing to something else. Either they were coming off of a very difficult either breakup or divorce, or they were coming off of some event in their life that had been very disempowering for them. They were feeling very weak. They were feeling like they lacked strength. They were feeling like they had climbed this mountain and were kind of left spent with no energy remaining, you know? And so I do feel that unfortunately there was kind of like a bad timing to this connection. As in, you know how sometimes it's the right person but the wrong time? That's the energy that I'm getting, is that they wish that they had met you when they were stronger. They wish that they had met you, or they wish that they had come into your life, or you would come into their life when things were better for them, because they really do feel that they weren't really open enough or ready enough to accept the love and connection that you were offering to them. And because of that, they really regret that you suffered. Like, their intentions for you were good, but they did not really show in their actions. And that's a problem, right? Because, you know, we can have good intentions, we can want good things, but if we're not able to really put it into action, it's not going to help the world. It's not really going to help anybody around us. It's not going to help the people that we love. It's not going to be able to show them what we're really all about, what we're made of. And so right now your person is very much, you know, kind of in that sense of like, wow, why did I not lovingly receive? Why did I not open myself up to this love in the right way when I should have? You know, I was very, very stunted. That is the energy that I'm getting. So right now, I feel like what they're thinking and what they're feeling is that they were stunted in this relationship. They stunted themselves. They did not let themselves open up to the full potential, the full power of this love, of this connection. And this is something that they are deeply regretting. I feel like they're kind of regrouping. I feel like they are kind of taking this time to regain the strength that they have lost, to kind of believe in themselves and believe in love again. So you are constantly on their mind. You are constantly in their intentions. Like, they have intentions of coming forth, of doing things differently, of actually stepping back into their power in a way that they were not doing before. So definitely a lot of kind of energy of feeling weak, feeling like they were exhausted, feeling like they were spent, but also feeling like falling in love with you, loving you, coming close to you, also brought a rejuvenation, also brought this energy of like, wow, you know what? I don't have to give up anymore. I don't have to feel like, you know, life has just led me in the wrong direction. There was also an energy of this kind of freshness that you brought to them. So see, look at this. This sun card just flew out. And that's why I'm saying definitely you brought this energy of light, of love, of warmth. And I feel like that was a countering energy to this energy of, see, this, if you look at this mountain, it is freezing cold, right? This is the energy of being cold, of being left out, of feeling like you are so weak and broken down by the coldness of life. And look how beautiful this sun's energy is. I feel like what they're thinking about you is that you thawed them out. Like, you know, you kind of melted their frozen heart with this beautiful sun's energy. That this was an energy that you brought into their life that is really about the sun, right? Sunshine, light, warmth, beauty. So you kind of help them to come alive again. I'm getting this energy that they felt very dead inside. Okay, they felt very dead inside before they met you. There was a breakdown. Yeah, see, Ten of Swords. Absolutely. There was a breakdown. There was a deadness that they felt. Wow. Yeah. So see, this is the thing. It's like, look at this Ten of Swords and Nine of Crystals, right? This is the energy of somebody who was really kind of down in the dumps, you know, really down in the dumps. So if you are in struggle or separation right now, your person is feeling like they are hitting rock bottom without you. Okay, Ten of Swords, Nine of Crystals. Like they are feeling extremely wounded by life, wounded by, you know, things that they feel never go their way, you know. So there's a very sad energy coming from your person. They're feeling like they can't go on without you. They don't want to go on without you. And I do feel that this was something that, you know, they didn't expect to feel so deeply. I think that when you came into their life, the love, the magic, the warmth, the understanding. I'm also getting unconditional love. Like all of these things that you brought to them was really a surprise. It was greatly a surprise to them. This is not something that they were anticipating at all. You coming into their life was such a shock, such a beautiful surprise that, again, they almost didn't know how to accept it. They didn't know, how am I supposed to accept this? Like, wow, I didn't see this coming. So this is why right now it's like they are feeling like they so wish to express this to you, Page of Swords. There's a lot of things in your person's heart and mind that they have not yet expressed to you, that they so wish to express to you, that they so want to tell you about. And I feel like that is what they are prepping for at this time. Okay, they are preparing themselves to come forward to tell you what their true thoughts and feelings are. And part of the reason why there's been a delay in this is because of this Nine of Crystals energy. So if you feel that there's been a delay in the way that your person has either stopped communicating with you or not been contacting you, or maybe just, you know, very withdrawn energy, it's coming from this Nine of Crystals. Okay, there's some sort of wounding that has gone on here. They've been feeling extremely wounded. Not just by whatever happened between the two of you, but I think by kind of like these cycles in their life that they feel repeat again and again. So I feel like this person, they really need to get out of a particular rut that they've been in. Okay, and I feel like they feel that life is never quite as fair to them as it should be, right? But I feel like that's something that they really do need to work on in terms of their own positivity and empowerment. And you may have been helping them or trying to help them with this, because again, I feel like you're coming through with this beautiful sun's energy. So I feel like your influence on your person has been very, very positive. But they're still struggling. It's like we can have positive influences around us. We can have amazing friends. We can have an amazing partner like they have in you. But unless we flip the switch in our own mind and hearts ourselves and say, you know what, we're not going to disempower ourselves anymore. We're not going to live with this weakness. The power is within us. Nobody can flip that switch for us. We have to, flip it for ourselves. So until your person decides that they don't want to live in this weakness anymore, they're going to continue to feel this downward spiral of this Ten of Swords, right? And I feel like they've been going through this for quite some time now. They've been on a downward spiral, but I do feel that Spirit is saying is that it's necessary, okay? It's very necessary for your person, because now they're hitting that rock bottom and they needed it. They needed to hit this bottom so they can start having that fighting spirit again, because there's definitely something within your person that is that has kind of lost that fighting spirit, that has lost that fighting energy, right? Like, maybe they feel that they have climbed these mountains way too many times. And sometimes when you feel that, you lose that spirit of fight, right? You've been struggling so much that you lose the desire to continue the fight. And this is where it's like your person has been turning this over in their mind again and again about you, right? That do they wish to fight for this relationship, or do they wish to let it go? And I feel like they're coming into this energy of, I need to fight for this. Okay, I need to fight for this relationship, because if I don't, I'm gonna lose you. Okay, so this is, see, yeah, there's a fear here. That's why we're getting this Page of Swords energy. And this Page of Swords energy is coming through very clearly with their specific messages, right? So they've been going through this fear. So again, I feel like, your person really needs to start fighting for this relationship, because they tend to be withdrawn, okay? They tend to be afraid. And I feel like that switch within them really does need to go off. It's time. It's time for the switch to go off. See, here are their specific messages from their heart to yours. Your silence feels safer to me. I don't want to get hurt again. I love you, but I'm afraid to reach out and have you reject me. Okay, so again, we're getting this energy here with this Page of Swords of a little bit of hesitation to reach out, fear of rejection, kind of like wallowing in that silence, wallowing in, okay, if people have been quiet here, maybe that's safer, right? But again, your person, they are needing, I feel, from Spirit, they are needing a definite kind of kick in the booty. And I feel like that is what is coming towards them, right? Because as we're getting into these energies of intention and power, it's like they've been wallowing in the silence. They've been wallowing in their own struggles, or even in their own kind of that weakness, right? But now, as they're coming into intention and power, it's like the universe is calling upon them to finally start coming into their own power. Because see, what they also realize about you is this: you are my sanctuary. You were the only person I could confide in, and I betrayed your trust. So see, it's like if they have been quiet, if they have not been expressing to you how important you are, how inspiring you have been in their life, how much you have truly given to them with your unconditional love, that sun's energy, that understanding. It's like they are coming into full appreciation of that. And that appreciation must And I feel like spirit is really pushing here for them to, and it must lead to this change. It must lead to them finally stepping up and saying, it's time, okay? It's time for me to fight for this relationship. It's time to be intentional. It's time for me to really step into the full power of what this means. Because see, there you have it. Healing, surrender, and the creation of a sacred space. Absolutely. This makes perfect sense. So there's a lot of healing that is going on here between the two of you. Your person is healing. You are healing. There's a lot of surrender here as well. And I think this is a good thing. So if you feel that you guys have stepped back from this energy in order to have a space created where you can fully heal from this 10 of Swords and this 9 of Crystals and come back to one another in a much more powerful way. That is where this energy is headed. And I feel that there is a space that is being created here. A beautiful space of power and intention. See, this is what I love about this. When we have power and intention and we are stepping into that, we are creating a sacred space of healing. And within this space, I do feel that the two of you are coming back together. Your person is coming back to this sanctuary, right? Look at this beautiful imagery here that I'm loving here, is that you are each other's sanctuary. You are each other's sacred space. And you're coming back into that with intention, with power, and you are surrendering to this love. So I feel like this is a full circle and it's coming back around here for both of you. Love this. So let me know what you thought in the comment box below. If you'd like to have a personal reading with me or order any of these oracle decks that I have created, or to check out my new merch store, the Live Tarot Bliss store. All of the links are in the box below. If you haven't already, make sure you do subscribe, like, and share. It really helps the channel. It's absolutely free and it means the world to me. Thank you so much for being here, guys. Love you all, and I'll see you all in the next video. My beautiful group 2 that chose inspiration, this is your reading. Let's take a look at what your person is thinking and feeling about you now. Are you on their mind? We're going to start with your oracle cards and then we will pull some tarot as well. So let's see, we have the Path. We have making a choice. We have Dawn, new beginnings. And we have spend quality time together. It is imperative that we spend quality time with those we are in significant relationships with, listening and talking to each other. Beautiful. So what I'm feeling here is absolutely yes. The answer to the basic question, are you on their mind, is yes, absolutely. And I feel that your person is really missing you at this time. So I am feeling that there has been a struggle or separation here. And what I find interesting is that sometimes in relationships, it's like there is a separation physically sometimes, right? Where we may have, had issues come up and we have to step back. But sometimes a separation can even just be between two people who are together, but are feeling some sort of emotional disconnect, right? So you know how they say sometimes you can be really lonely even if you are in a relationship, even if you are in a committed relationship or a marriage. That doesn't mean that you don't feel lonely within it. And that happens when there is some sort of an emotional disconnect or a lack of emotional and physical intimacy. So this is what I'm feeling here, is that there's definitely something that's happened here where certain choices were made in this relationship that caused some sort of a distance. And I feel like it started out small and then it just kind of increased over time. And it got to the point where maybe you stopped communicating, you stopped spending time together, you stopped really connecting. And this is why your person right now is feeling very sad. Okay, there's an energy of, you know, sadness, choices that were made that were not the right choice to make, right? Like mistakes that were made here. I feel that your person is very much longing to spend quality time with you. I feel like they miss you because they haven't spent time with you in a while now. There's that energy. That's for some of you, maybe not for all of you, but I do feel that your person, it's almost like they did not understand to the fullest extent of how beautiful your presence was in their life. I think that when they were spending time with you, when you guys were together and enjoying each other, they appreciated it, but they didn't realize how stark, how dark, how awful it would be if they lost that. And so right now they're thinking about you repetitively. And what I feel is that they're reminiscing about the times that you kissed, you know, the times that you were physically intimate, that you know, even if it was just holding hands, cuddling, whatever it is, that physical intimacy, that expression of love, your warmth, your presence, even if it was just like sitting next to each other or watching a movie and not even talking. There was some beautiful time that they felt that they spent with you. But for some reason, it started to trail off. And I feel like your person and this connection kind of lost its way somewhere along the line, okay? The path to being where you both really wanted to be, the path to that long-term connection, that long-term commitment, somehow got away from them and from you. So right now, it's like they're trying to find their way back to you. They're trying to find this path back to where they wish to be. And they almost feel like they don't understand how this happened. You know how sometimes things happen in your life and you're like, I don't even understand how we got here. What brought us here? Because oftentimes if we are not like extremely conscious of our behavior, of our actions, of our thoughts, if we're not conscious and we're not intentional in the kind of relationship we do wish to have with the person that we love, sometimes in this crazy world, you know, a crazy world that is often full of chaos, that is often full of distractions, if we don't intentionally hold on to that person, that special person in our life, sometimes it's easy to just kind of lose each other, to go off the path, and to make choices that take us away from each other instead of closer to each other. And so your person is also very much lamenting that. Like I can feel that they are very much regretting that there were choices made here that led them and you away from one another. So what they're really kind of fantasizing about right now is how can there be a dawn from this darkness that we are experiencing, because you guys have definitely been going through a dark time in this connection, in this relationship, and they're looking for the light. Your person is thinking of you, imagining a new beginning, imagining is it really the darkest before dawn? Because they're feeling like this is the darkest it's ever been between the two of you. But there's a hope there. There's a prayer there in their heart that maybe it is darkest before the dawn, before the new light, before the new beginning. And so this is what they are trying to focus on. This is what they're trying to manifest. Okay, so let's go deeper. What else? Wow, we had 2 fall out here, so let's take these. What else is your person thinking about you? Yeah, interesting. We have the 6 and the 7 of Swords falling out here. Wow, see? Yeah, definitely. Okay, so we have the Seven of Swords. We have the Six of Swords. We have the Star. And we have the Magician. So I'm getting a specific message here. It's not for everybody, okay? It's for some of you. But with this Seven of Swords, I am feeling that somebody may have been unfaithful here in this relationship, okay? Somebody may have betrayed the other person. There may have been some sort of lack of loyalty or cheating involved for some of you, okay? So I feel like some of you are going through that right now. So this lack of intimacy right now between the two of you, I feel like may have come for some of you because you found out that, you know, your person was cheating on you. So you withdrew your affection, you said, you know, you're not going to have me anymore, because if that's what you're going to do, you don't get this, right? So some of you are going through that, and I'm so sorry. I know that is so incredibly hard. I've been there too. I've been there too, so I understand if you are going through a betrayal right now, if you feel like somebody has been disloyal to you, somebody has cheated on you, you know, if you have stepped back from that. And again, see, that's why I'm saying making a choice. I feel like, again, for some of you, your person made the wrong choice. They were either tempted by a third party. Something came along that was kind of all glittery. Maybe things were going wrong in your relationship, or things you guys were having some sort of a rough patch. And so your person decided to kind of, you know, get comfort from their sorrows with somebody else. So for some of you, I'm feeling that that is the energy. Like your person, whatever rough patch the two of you are going through, your person made the mistake of seeking comfort in somebody else's arms. And that came back to you, you found that out, and now there is a definite separation. And so this is why your person right now is very much lamenting. They're very much regretting their actions. And it's interesting because, for those of you who this is what you are going through, they are afraid that you are going to completely move on from them. You're going to ditch them and you're going to move forward. So that is a fear, and they're really afraid of that right now. Now, with this Seven of Swords, though, you know, it doesn't just have to be if you feel betrayed right now. It doesn't just have to be that somebody was disloyal to you or somebody cheated on you. I feel like the Seven of Swords can also represent, for some of you, just feeling betrayed by your person in terms of them not following through with what they said they would, right? Like for some of you, I'm getting this energy that your person's actions did not live up to their words. Like they may have made a lot of promises to you. They may have said, you know, I love you. I want you to be committed to you. I want us to have, you know, I'm trying to let's build a path towards, you know, a commitment. Let's build a path towards whether it's marriage or an engagement or moving in together or moving close together. I feel like the path that you were thinking that you were on, they did not follow through on. So that is another reason why this Seven of Swords is coming up, because you may be feeling betrayed or distrustful of this person because they are not living up to their words. They're not doing what they said that they would do. And I feel like they really convinced you that they were very sincere. And I think in the moment they were, but somewhere along the way, something has happened here. Something has changed for them. And so it's almost like they're not able to follow through on the commitments that they had made to you. And so right now, I feel like, you know, they're thinking that you're going to move on too, because they haven't lived up to, you know, the things that they said that they would. So with this Six of Swords energy, it's definitely an energy of, I think right now in this relationship, who is going to move on, who is going to, you know, is there a fear? Who's going to stay? Are you going to stay, or are you going to move on? And I feel like this is one of the great spiritual lessons that your person is learning right now with the Magician and the Star energy, right? So major arcana here, major arcana cards. So your person is going through some major spiritual lessons here. They are very, like, they're trying to keep hope alive. Okay. I feel like in their heart of hearts, they're feeling hopeless. Okay, they're feeling like whatever they have done in this relationship has gone wrong. Whether they, cheated on you, or whether they just did not live up to their words, their promises, they are deep down inside very much losing hope that they feel like they've screwed this up forever, right? And they feel like they have lost or are in the process of losing you in their life, and you are a real star, right? Like, this is something that I think you brought so much richness, so much beauty, so much potential into their life, and they literally just kind of like, lost it without even thinking about it. It's that same energy of like, if you're not intentional, if you don't live your life intentionally and be in a relationship authentically, you're going to lose this relationship. And that's what happened. It's like you came into their life. I feel like you blazed into their life with this beautiful trail of love, beauty, hope, happiness. You brought so much into their life, and they somehow managed to screw it up. Okay, in one way or the other. And now what they're really thinking, hoping, and praying is that they can manifest you back into their life again. They can somehow manifest something different. This magician's energy is like literally like, okay, is there anything I can do to change your opinion of me? Is there anything I can do to like, almost like, it's like I'm getting this strong energy of like wanting to erase the past. With this magician's energy, like, oh, I wish I could wave a wand and erase everything I did. For those of you who they cheated on you, they wish they could erase the cheating. They wish they could go back and make a different decision, a different choice. For those of you who they just let you down, again, they wish they could go back and erase those bad memories that you may have of them. Okay, so it's almost like this, I'm kicking myself. I want a new beginning. I want to manifest you back into my life. I want to fix this. Why can't I just like take a big cosmic eraser, okay, cosmic eraser, and erase all the crap I pulled? Okay, that's the energy that is coming through. So let's take a look at what they would say to you. I miss your beautiful smile and joyous laugh. They used to light up my world. See, this is why I'm saying this to me is how they see you. They see you as this amazing superstar, and somehow they sabotaged it. Your beauty, your smile, your joy, everything. You lit up their world. And for whatever reason, they torched it. Okay, that's the energy I'm getting. It's almost like this level of self-sabotage of like, you can't stand how good you have it, so you somehow manage to lose it, right? I'm confused about what I should do about my feelings for you. See? But they're not. I mean, it's like that's the way they wish to play it, because it's a form of self-sabotage, right? And they may even like make it seem like they're confused, but they're really not. I feel like that's a little bit of a persona, right? At least that's how they were playing it before. Now they're like, okay, I gotta drop this mask. I can't play this game anymore, right? I want to contact our mutual friends to ask about you. Okay, so they want to know what's going on with you. They're afraid that you've moved on. I'm feeling for some of you, they're also afraid that you found or met somebody else. I feel like for some of you, someone else is interested in you. Okay, there's an energy here of somebody else. Again, I feel like with this, there's some sort of other energy here. There is somebody out there that you may know of in some way, but you don't know what their feelings are, that are interested in you. And I feel like your person, they may or may not know about that, but they feel some sort of energy that they want to know what the heck is going on, because they're afraid with that Six of Swords energy that you have moved on, or you have met somebody else, or that you're going to very, very soon, that you're not going to be single for very long, that there's something about you, again, with the Stars energy, that you're not going to be single for long. So if they don't figure out how to get their act together, you're going to, with the Six of Swords, you're going to move on and just let it be. Yeah, see? Yep, definitely. See, your person is like dying right now. They are just dying with the memories. And they're literally like dying in regret for how they let something so amazing go. Okay, so they are like very much nostalgic. They're constantly thinking about your romance, everything about you, how you're special, you're different with that Stars energy, how they'll never find anybody else like you again. you know, even if they try, how like, you know, you have other options, but they are not feeling like they do. Like, you know, it's like, it's a very, you know, it's a very regretful place, and they are definitely processing through these things. But I really, really feel that you are going to hear from this person. If you've been in some sort of minimal or no contact, you're going to hear from them. They're going to try one last ditch effort to get you back. Okay. With this new beginnings, making a choice, finding the path. Yeah. They're going to, and they may even start by saying, let's spend some quality time together. We haven't, you know, I really want to spend quality time with you. I want to get together with you. I want to see you. I want to be with you. That's how they may approach it. So let's see what happens. Let me know what you thought in the comment box below. If you'd like to have a personal reading with me, or order any of the Oracle decks, or check out my brand new merch store, which is called the Live Tarot Bliss store. All of the links are in the box below. And if you haven't already, please do subscribe, like, and share. It's absolutely free, really helps the channel, and it means the world to me. So thank you for being here, guys. Love you all. See you all in the next video. My beautiful ones who chose hope, here is your reading. Let's take a look at what your person is thinking and feeling about you. Are you on their mind? So we're going to start here with your oracle cards, then we will pull some tarot too. Resilience. Stuck in the mud. Interesting. Crystals, focus. And demonstrate love. Find out what is important to the people you love and act on it. Very interesting. So what I'm feeling here, this is a kind of a bit of a similar energy to what we saw with group 2. That there is definitely something here that has distracted you or your person, or both of you, in this relationship. I feel like you guys have been going through some very deep challenges here. I feel like part of it though is challenges that you may be going through in life. Not just like challenges within the relationship itself. So I feel for many of you, there's an issue here of in the past certain amount of months, or even this past year, there's been certain challenges going on in your individual lives as well as in your life together that has really called upon you both to be resilient. Okay, but I feel that it's made you both feel tired. So this is an energy that is coming through in a very heavy way. As you can see, look at the burden on her back. I feel like both of you have been carrying a lot of burdens this year. Maybe responsibilities. It could be challenges having to do with family, other people, work-related issues, financial issues. I just feel like both of you have been carrying a lot on your back, and that may have really contributed to this feeling of this relationship being stuck. Okay, there's an energy of, you know, our relationship has really had to take the back seat to our other issues here. And because of that, we haven't really been focusing on each other enough. It's interesting. I feel like probably in all three of today's readings, there's definitely been some sort of a lingering energy of, you know, distractions, people and situations pulling at each of you for your energy, for your time, for your money, for your love, for your support. And I feel like I'm not surprised because of what has been going on in the world, right? With all of the challenges globally that have been going on, I feel like there is a lot of collective exhaustion in the energy. You know, we are all very, very tired. Everything that we've gone through as a race, humanity, we've been through a lot since 2020. You know, we've been through a lot, and I feel like it has had a lot of its effects on us, on our bodies, on our minds, our emotions, and then it spills over into our relationships. And so I feel that your person right now, they are seeking to reestablish their focus because they feel that they have lost their focus in life and with you. And I feel like they are feeling like they have been really, really stuck. And because of this, the relationship has become stuck. So for some of you, you may be in a separation, but for many of you, you just may be struggling in the relationship where it's kind of just status quo, where it's like nobody's really saying anything, but people are unhappy, right? Like the energy there is like depleted. It's like an energy of depletion. It's an energy of what can we do to make things better between us? How can we be closer? How can we bring back the romance, the fun, the excitement into this relationship back? Because look at this, there's a lot of this, wow, you know, we've really become very redundant, very stuck in the mud. We're very distracted. We've had a lot of crap to deal with, right? It hasn't been pretty, right? Like there's nothing fun or exciting in this energy. And this is why it's going to be important, I feel, that you guys get back to just the basics first, the simple needs of demonstrating love. And I think this is what your person is thinking of right now. They don't have big answers. You know, I feel like you are constantly on their mind. This relationship is constantly on their mind, but I don't see that they have any like big plans or big answers. I feel like your person right now, what they really want to do is go back to basics. They want to just show their love for you and feel your love for them. Okay, they're looking to reestablish that foundational energy and then build upon that. So I don't feel that there's some like big, you know, grand gestures or grand plans. I feel like your person is simple and elegant in that way, is that they want to first feel the connection. They want to reestablish a deep, strong connection with you, get unstuck. And I also feel that they want to celebrate your resilience. I feel like they want to celebrate how resilient you really are. And they want to be able to express to you that they admire how strong you've been, how much you have worked through the obstacles, the distractions, you know, how much they appreciate that you love them and care for them regardless of the challenges that you both are going through. So they really want to acknowledge your resilience, which is a really beautiful thing. So what else is your person thinking about you? Five of crystals. Yeah, beautiful. 10 of Cups. Lovely. The Sun. Beautiful. Lovely. And Temperance. Yeah, that makes perfect sense here. So yeah, you guys, this is really beautiful. Your person has, you know, I'm getting an energy from them that they are, you know, their heart is true. Okay, their heart is true. They're what they want with you, what they imagine, what they dream about having with you is simple, it's true, and it's real. Okay, so I'm not feeling that this is a person who is super fancy, super flashy, or super whatever. They're not like that. But what they offer you is true. Okay, so they may not be the most like, okay, I'm going to sweep you off of your feet. I'm going to do all kinds of romantic things. I'm going to like, you know, there's no hype around this person. Okay, this person is simple, straightforward. They don't hype anything. They don't overdo anything. But what they focus on is what is real. And what is real to them is that this is how they feel about you, 10 of Cups. Like you are the person who brings them emotional fulfillment, as in being with you is what makes them feel that they can handle any conflict in life with this 5 of crystals. Okay, like this is the card of inner turmoil, outer conflict, all the things that the world brings to us. And I feel like your person right now is thinking, wow, you know what? If I am with you, I feel like I have every weapon in my arsenal to fight against all of the turmoil and chaos of life. Whatever life throws at me, throws at us. If we are together, if we are connected emotionally, if we keep up that beautiful relationship, that beautiful connection, and we are resilient against the conflicts of life, if we are resilient by being grounded in our connection, by putting our love first, then I feel that we can conquer anything. It's a really beautiful, very simple and straightforward energy. But I love that. I feel like your person is a straight shooter. Okay, they're a straight shooter. They're not going to beat around the bush. They're not going to BS you. They're not going to, yeah, they're not perfect. Nobody is. Yes, they can get distracted. Yes, sometimes they have a hard time focusing on, getting things done that need to get done first, or focusing on making sure that this relationship is solid. It's almost like they believe in it so much that sometimes they take it for granted. You know how sometimes like we feel so secure in this love, we just feel like, this isn't going anywhere. Therefore, we sometimes take it for granted and we don't focus on it. We don't tell that person how much we love them. But look at this. This is the second time we're getting this. We also got the Sun card in Group 1's reading. So I'm feeling that, your person thinks of you as, the sun of their life, as in like you are the light, the energy, the love of their life. You bring so much joy and happiness to them here, along with this 10 of Cups. What a beautiful combination. And so what they're really seeking is this temperance. It's like, I think whatever has been going on that has made you guys maybe lose focus, that has been very burdensome here, it's time to just bring yourselves back into balance. They want to bring the relationship back into balance with you. Because they know that it's been out of balance lately. They know that maybe they have taken you for granted. They just, so believe in your love. They so believe in having this 10 of Cups with you that it's almost like they just figured, oh, while I put out all these other fires, while I handle all these other things, you will be fine. But they didn't anticipate that, relationships, fine, we can go a little bit of time like that, but you can't let it go on long. All relationships need to be nurtured, right? They can't be taken for granted. Otherwise, other problems start to crop up, right? So let's see. What would they say to you? What are their specific messages? What would they say to you? I'm feeling here, though, that for some of you, there may be a separation that has happened because of this. Okay, for some of you, there's some sort of separation because you felt this burden, like something was not working in this relationship. So it may have broken down. The burden may have just become too much. And for some of you, I'm feeling like this energy of being taken for granted may have become too much. It may have taken too long for your person to really realize what they're doing, to come back into focus. I'm feeling for some of you, they just maybe did not demonstrate their love the way they should have. But even if that is the case, even if you are in separation because of that, look at with this 10 of Cups, it's like your person hasn't given up on you. They have not given up on having that 10 of Cups with you. So let's see what they would say to you. Yeah, see? Yeah. Okay, so life has been empty without you. See, I try to distract myself by going out with my friends. Okay, so yeah. For some of you, there has been a separation here. My memories of you haunt me and keep me thinking about what could have been. So see what I mean? Like your person has not given up. If there is a separation or you've stepped back or there's some sort of like, no contact right now, they are reminiscing. They are not giving up on this connection because they still see you like this. They still see you as this 10. Like, this is the potential. This is what I had. This is what I could have again. This is what I lost. Like, there's a lot of attachment that your person is feeling to this energy. And I also believe very deeply that your person sees you as somebody who is very unique. Okay, they see you as somebody who has brought something very unique and special into their life that they really haven't experienced before. And even though they have had relationships, like they have relationships in their past, but I don't think they've ever experienced the special kind of person that you are. And that is something that they're finally also realizing. I think that that's something that they didn't fully realize before. And that is why, again, they're seeking that balance. See, our love was too intense for me to handle. I needed to break away. Okay, so see, this is the thing. For some of you, this is not for everybody, but for some of you, your person couldn't handle the intensity of what was going on here. There may have been too much going on, and there may have been a very intense attraction here, a very intense longing, right? With this 10 of Cups, it can be intense. So there's a lot of intense emotions at play here with your person. So that may have also contributed to some sort of a difficulty here. And this kind of inability to express the love that is lurking there beneath those intense emotions, right? So what else is your person thinking about you? Yeah, interesting. Yep. So see, for some of you, there's definitely a sense of denial here, right? For some of you, this issue has gotten to the point where it's like your person has been repressing their true emotions. For those of you who are in that situation where things just got so intense between the two of you, right? There was so much at stake here. There was so much on the line. And I feel like your person, they felt kind of like it, like you know what they call the short circuiting. You know, like when they're feeling so much intense emotion, it kind of short circuits their brain. It kind of just like shuts them down. Like, you know, like they don't know where to go. They don't know what to do. So they repress those emotions. So for some of you, your person has definitely been in some sort of denial, either in denial of the intensity of what they're feeling for you, and how to actually calibrate that, like what to do with it, or for some of you, if there's been a separation, your person has been having a very difficult time with that, and they've been denying the emotions that are coming up for them because of this separation. But I do feel that this is a cycle, right? You guys are going through a very important cycle at this time. And I feel like what Spirit is saying here is that as you go through this cycle and as you come out of it, both of you, with new awareness, new understanding, seeking this balance, seeking this temperance, it's coming for you, right? This temperance is there for you. All you have to do is access it. And by doing so, you're going to come out of some of these more difficult cycles. And what's going to happen is you're going to really increase your vibration as a couple and individually, okay? Because your ultimate goal, both of you have the same goal, which is this 10 of Cups. So it's going to be about how to, you know, get out of some of these more negative cycles so that you can balance, seek that balance, and come into a much higher vibrational place where your energy is now ready for that next level. Because I feel like you guys have earned it. I mean, you've been through so much hardship here. It's time. You are coming into a new awareness, a new feeling, and a new understanding of yourself and the other person. But it's a matter of choosing to come out of whatever these challenges are. And I feel like that's where your person is also going. So let me know what you thought in the comment box below. If you'd like to have a personal reading with me, or order any of these oracle decks, or check out my brand new merch store, which is called the Live Tarot Bliss store. has a lot of amazing merchandise in there that would be perfect for Christmas. So make sure you check out everything. All of the links are in the box below. And if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe, like, and share. It's absolutely free. It really helps the channel and it means the world to me. So thank you so much for being here, guys. Love you all. See you all on the next video.